The parent company of Rockstar Games, Take-Two Interactive, announced in a press release that GTA 6 was going to be coming out in fall 2025. In the management comments released on that report, we earlier talked about how it said this: "Our outlook reflects a narrowing of Rockstar Games' previously established window of calendar 2025 to fall of calendar 2025 for Grand Theft Auto 6. We are highly confident that Rockstar Games will deliver an unparalleled entertainment experience, and our expectations for the commercial impact of the title continue to increase. Looking ahead, we believe that our company is poised to achieve new levels of success, and we expect to deliver sequential growth in net bookings for fiscal 2025, 2026, and 2027. As we deliver our pipeline, we are confident that we will drive our scale, enhance our margins, and deliver industry-leading returns for our shareholders." So that was the management comments that was released before the actual earnings call took place. And now what we're going to be talking about in this video today is all the comments that were made on that call. Because to no one's surprise, after announcing that GTA 6 would be arriving in fall 2025, which again allows us to kind of narrow that down between like the end of September and the end of December 2025, there was obviously lots of questions that were asked on the call and even comments that were made from executives like Strauss Zelnick. So let's dive into it. So first, we heard from Strauss Zelnick, who at one point during the analyst call, after being asked about the commercial prospects for Grand Theft Auto 6 ahead of its release next year, said this: "We feel as though the market anticipation is at a fever pitch, and of course, expectations are very high everywhere in this boardroom and all around the world for the perfection of what Rockstar typically delivers." And he's used that word in the past, perfection, when it comes to Rockstar creating Grand Theft Auto 6. That they have to create a title that is absolutely perfect, and that might be one of the reasons why it's coming out in fall 2025 and not earlier on in the year. That's actually something we'll talk about a little bit later on in the video. However, we also heard from Take-Two Interactive CFO Lainey Goldstein, who added in her own comments to analysts saying that she has confidence in the GTA 6 title and its potential commercial impact continue to grow, although she did not offer any specific guidance on the potential sales of GTA 6. Now, Strauss Zelnick was also asked about Take-Two Interactive's confidence in the fall 2025 window, and he said, "We feel really great about that release date and title." And I've seen this word thrown out a lot, whether it be online or in articles, and that is delayed. The game has not been officially delayed. Up until today, the only timeline Rockstar had given us was calendar 2025. It could have come out any day of those 365 days, and now they've just narrowed it down to fall 2025, which of course is a little bit disappointing. It means we're going to have to wait a little bit longer, and it isn't going to be coming out in the first part of the year. But the game has not been delayed, at least not externally. Internally, though, I would say there is a delay because remember, their projections for fiscal year 2025 went from $8 billion to around $5.5 billion. So it's clear that early 2025 was initially a possibility, or at least initially their projections, but that has since been moved to fall 2025, and because of that, they are expecting a decrease in net earnings. Again, going from around $8 to $7 billion to around $5.5 billion. Still a ton of money, but you're missing out on the 5 to 6 months of income that GTA 6 would generate if it was released in, let's say, April or May versus September or October. So I know that can be a little bit confusing, but there's a huge difference between something being externally delayed and internally delayed. The game was definitely not externally delayed, but more than likely was internally delayed at either Rockstar or Take-Two Interactive. Now for the big question that everyone was asking: when would we hear and see more about the game from Rockstar? And Strauss Zelnick even answered this, saying that they're leaving it up to Rockstar and it'll be in, quote, "the fullness of time." That is literally what he said, fullness of time. And I was a little bit confused by that. And according to the Cambridge Dictionary, the statement fullness of time is an idiom. If you say something will happen in the fullness of time, you mean that it will happen if you wait long enough. Everything will become clear in the fullness of time. Essentially, this is a very fancy way of saying just be patient and it sounds like something will be coming soon. With GTA 6 now coming out in fall 2025, this means that Rockstar Games has to rush even less to get the marketing phase of this game out the door with either a second trailer or new screenshots or just simply additional details on the title itself. So there's a very good chance that we won't hear from them regarding GTA 6, at least in some reasonable capacity about the title, for quite some time. Although it would be nice if Rockstar Games gave us a little bit of an update sometime soon. Like Strauss-Zelnick said, we'll just have to wait and see in the fullness of time. Now, with all of this news, fans, gamers, and investors, as well as shareholders, were upset that Take-Two Interactive announced fall 2025 as the release date for GTA 6. And with that, the stock price of Take-Two Interactive absolutely plummeted, dropping by a couple percentage points after the announcement was made. So you can see just how volatile and important these announcements are, because they have serious real-world implications on millions of dollars being tossed around. And this is just me purely speculating. Maybe this will put some pressure on Rockstar Games from Take-Two Interactive to say, hey, we need you guys to provide a little bit of an update. We just took a big hit in our stock price with announcing a fall 2025 release. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get a tiny little update from Rockstar that will calm everyone down. That would certainly be nice. Now, a little bit more details that happened on the call. GTA 5 has sold 200 million units in total, up 5 million from the last quarter. That is insane. And the Grand Theft Auto series has sold 425 million copies in total, also up 5 million from the last quarter. Red Dead Redemption 2 has sold 64 million copies, up 3 million from February, while the Red Dead Redemption series as a total has sold 89 million units, also up 3 million from the last quarter. GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2 also continue to break records and exceed expectations, so we can expect more GTA Online DLCs and Red Dead Online monthly events moving forward. However, they did acknowledge that GTA Online microtransaction sales have slowed down and will continue to slow down as we get closer to GTA 6, but GTA Plus revenue has also increased drastically. So Grand Theft Auto Online slowing down a little bit might be some good news, because I feel like this is one of the factors that has allowed Rockstar to take their time with this game. I mean, it's going to be well over a decade since GTA 5 was released once Grand Theft Auto 6 gets here, so they've had plenty of time to make this game, and GTA Online's success has been a massive part of that. But anyways, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below on all the information we discussed in this video today from Take-Two Interactive's earnings call. If there is any more information to come out or statements made surrounding GTA 6 or news from Rockstar, I will of course be sure to keep you guys posted. But for now, that's the current update. That's where things stand. The game's coming out in fall 2025. Take-Two Interactive seems very confident of that and are giving us some very positive statements, so I'm impressed. Hopefully you guys are too. Let me know what you think in those comments down below, though. I'd absolutely love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new. You want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel, and be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.